Let's begin live over the Detroit riverfront where thousands of people are getting ready to gaze at those bombs bursting in air.
Yeah, we are just 5 hours away from blast off for the Ford fireworks show, and it's always one of the most spectacular displays in the nation. Detroit police are boosting security to make sure that people celebrate safely tonight.
That's exactly right, and we are there today where police laid out their fireworks plans. We're live now at Hart Plaza with 7 Action News reporter Kimberly Craig. Kim, what's the latest?
Well, Jeff and Joanne, I can tell you that Detroit police officers are everywhere downtown. I'm going to step out the way here and take a look at in the middle of Jefferson here. Right in the middle there is a watchtower. And I can tell you that there are 1,000 officers working tonight, and that is just DPD. There's also Michigan State Police. Add to that agents from just about every federal agency. Sheriff deputies from Oakland and Macomb counties are also working downtown because they all say there will be peace tonight.
We want you to come, we want you to have a good time, but again, if you have the intention on committing crimes, not going to tolerate it.
It's roll call, and Detroit's Police Chief James Craig says his officers are ready to make sure families and those who want to watch the fireworks in peace can do just that. There have been reports on social media that some young thugs might be out here to sucker punch innocent people. It's called the knockout game, and to that the chief says,
zero tolerance. We're not going to put up this little knockout game, this ridiculous thing that some of them are threatening. You do it, you are going to be arrested. And God forbid you knock out a police officer.
And parents will be held accountable for any nonsense their kids take part in.
I'm not even letting my kids even go down there because of that. There's too much happening out here now. It's just really sad.
Older people raise their kids different than the younger generation. The people down the street could whoop the other people's kids, but nowadays you better not say too many words to the kids, you know?
When I go down there, I always have a good time.
If you want to come down here, we've already demonstrated over the last 7 or 8 months that we're about the business of the people. The business of the people says we're not going to tolerate the foolishness.
Officers will be strict when it comes to enforcing curfew on those 17 and under. And at this mass roll call today, officers were reminded not to run but rather walk with authority because people might panic if they see officers running. And they're going to be watching out for anyone with firecrackers.
When you throw a firecracker, it's tantamount to yelling fire in a building. I'm not going to tolerate that, and neither should you. You see them throw a firecracker, lock them up, put them on the bus, and they can watch the fireworks from the bus.
So the bottom line for tonight is don't even think about causing any trouble down here. If you don't believe me, I will happily remind you that I said that when I see you in court. Reporting live downtown, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News. Back to you.
Yeah, Kim, they mean business, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Belle Isle's another popular spot for viewing the fireworks.
Our team coverage continues with Jim Kirchner, who is live on the island. Jim, what security measures are they taking place there?
Jeff and Joanne, take a look. Here's part of the state police contingent on bikes. Thank you very much, guys. They have lights they can turn on if they need to make a stop. Yep, take a look right there. What do? Wave them down? Are they good at stopping if you need them to?
Normally, I just let people know where we are. We don't usually make many traffic stops on bikes.
Yeah. But it is this increased police presence. Thank you, guys. And take a look at the green space behind me here. This is the $1 million view of downtown and the Rensen, and look how much space is available. So if you're at home thinking, do we want to come out here? The answer should be yes, plenty of space. And also take a look as you go down the road here where the police are going. You can see some DNR officials also here on the right. I need to tell you that there is a capacity number that they will enforce tonight, so space will be limited.
I've been coming here 50 years, and this is the second best seat I've ever had in my life. The other was at the Renaissance.
She was in this parade of cars driving onto Belle Isle when it opened at 2 o'clock this afternoon. That is new this year with the state controlling the island.
You can get fair game rather than people who come and they're here a day before and the day before that. So it gave a good opportunity for me to get down here and get a nice spot.
The first thing you'll see entering the island is state police. In fact, they won't say how many officers are working tonight, but when they did their afternoon roll call, the numbers are easily into the dozens. They've also set up this mobile command center. They plan to keep the crowd size manageable.
3,600 vehicles that are going to be allowed to come on the island.
Some are here pitching a tent. Some are turning this into a big family gathering. If you see something, say something to avoid any trouble. No liquor, no fireworks are allowed on the island.
We did have some issues in the past, especially in Hart Plaza, where kids would set off fireworks and people believe it's gunshots and they would cause a stampede towards the gates.
And take a look. They're going to make sure that this place does not get congested so that emergency vehicles can get in and out if needed. This is the parking along both sides of what's called Sunset Drive. You can see they have allowed some campers, but the parking, once you come onto the island, they're going to show you designated spots like this one across the street with the people with the orange vests. And take a look now, some more people coming in right now as we start the dinner hour. But as we speak at 5 o'clock, still a lot of space here tonight on Belle Isle. Jeff, Joanne?
Yeah, looks very organized down there. Let's hope it's a great night, Jim. Thank you.